Hello and welcome back to some more Disco Elysium. This is episode 6, and it's the dawn of the second day in game. Down below me, you're going to see Twitch chat. I'm going to be talking with them throughout the whole thing. Tavon's throwing out all the little Dragonite emotes here. They're adorable. Say hi to YouTube, everybody. So, those of you who haven't seen any of the other episodes of this game, this is a very in-depth, like narration-based game. Or we could say narration-based. It's an RPG of sorts. You'll see when we get into it. We're trying to solve a murder mystery, and there's a lot of factors involved, including our own amnesia. So, let's get this going. Right. Continue. There we go. Oh yeah, we're in a dream. That's right. Go out into the mist. No, we can't. We have to go out towards the body, I suppose. Okay, this is a bit trippy. And there's Dragonites bouncing all over. Oh, they're a disco ball. Okay, that's fun. Oh, it's us. It's us.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry.
Harry?
You don't remember shit.
Harry?
Tell me. Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Tell me what this is. I'm not answering before you tell me who you are. Okay, no. You said, who? I left. I was left. You said, who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs? Between her legs and in her mouth?
I left.
Oh no, funky baby, you stay.
Oh.
It was the rest of it that left. Or you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick, watching it go.
For those of you who don't know, it's a bit of a mature game here.
Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
Tavon's asking his video request is going to be active later. Probably not. Maybe after we do all this recording for YouTube, but probably not. Just, ask me about it again once we get to the end, okay? We'll reevaluate then. Have video of a show? Okay. Yeah, just let me know after we're done with the recording. We'll get that out here. Friends. Human beings have friends. Where the hell are yours? I don't want to come back.
They were only cramping your descent into the abyss. Now they're gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. All of it. You failed. You failed me.
Did I really?
You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Islas. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history.
Really?
You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
Oh, it glitched out. Fantastic. Entity Sparks coming in.
Ep6 raided my stream with 1 viewers. Welcome to the dojo.
Entity Sparks coming in with the hot 1 viewer raid. Welcome, Entity. How you doing tonight? Welcome back to Disco Elysium, my friend. Wait for all these emotes to float out of the way. As they like to do, just consistently. I've seen it before.
No, you haven't. You're just sleep talking. And the act is wearing thin, too. The spots on the disco ball fade around you.
Oh yeah, Entity. We're talking to our own corpse who's hanging from a tree here. We're in a dream.
You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time.
Ooh.
Sweating up the bed.
I'm not gonna wear those snake skins. I've got better shoes now.
Stinky boy.
Oh, the limbic system. I can come back from
You're
this.
not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you
Perfect.
kidding?
Well, I guess I did end up looking at the body, huh? You're right, Rustic. I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what?
Oh, it's the ancient reptilian
I can't
brain.
hear
All right.
you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage.
True.
The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet. Grinding in your head.
Go
So
on.
something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry,
Oh.
this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
God, there's another type?
Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the
Wait,
one
is everything all
before.
janky for you guys? Is everything
Just
lagging?
think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at
Ooh.
all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry.
Alright, you go shower, hydrate, and relax for a bit. Sounds good, Entity. I may have to restart my stream. Things are looking really janky. Every few seconds there's a 1 second freeze. Yeah, I see that. Hang on. Give me a second here. I wonder. Yeah, I think it's solved itself, right? Yeah, it looks like it's doing better now. Okay, so Tavon, hold off on spamming those emotes, okay? Everybody just don't spam emotes, not the motion ones. That was lagging down everything really hard. So let's just keep it to a minimum. A couple of emotes top, okay? Yeah, that was janky. Okay.
Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Oh, we healed our health and our morale. Good. What you got, buddy? There we go. There we go.
Good going, buddy.
My God, what the hell was that?
Oh, just a dream. You have ones like that all the time. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What the hell's going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the
20
speed
arm curls. Come on,
out of your
Tavon.
system,
Ah!
Buster. Time
Alright,
to get
both
some
arms.
more.
Start with one. 1, 2,
You're too weak to say
3,
no now. Waking
4,
up is the worst part.
5,
Maybe somewhere down the line
6,
you could decline.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's go for it.
Of course.
16,
Martinez is
17,
speed central.
18,
You just gotta poke around.
19,
Follow your nose.
20.
You and Speed will be happy again.
Ooh.
You will make her come home. This time, it will be different.
We're gonna go for a crazy ride here. Can't spare any of my points and goals. That's alright. That's fine. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
A mirror hangs on
9,
the bathroom wall.
10,
In it, your face
11,
adorned with
12,
expression.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. What does a 2K do? I don't know. Is there a 2K goal in there? Not sure. Haven't really looked in depth at the ones that have been there already. Ah, there you go. That one. That's what 2K does. It's very loud. It hurts everybody's ears. Close the door. There we go, buddy. Okay. Seems like there's people down there. Lady, talk to me.
The door is closed.
Nah, I believe it. I wanted her to talk to me. I want to see where that goes. Whoa. There's a lot of people down here. Lieutenant Kitsuragi. There he is. Yeah, that's for the most hardcore of viewers. Oh, hello. Lieutenant Kim.
Morning.
Gives you a quick nod.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The Union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
Yeah, Tavon, people were abusing that one a whole bunch. That's why it costs so much now. What do you mean, rowdy?
I mean ungovernable.
Ah.
Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the Union. These men here.
I can fill your cup. That's right, HD.
Men who drink beer for
feel.
breakfast.
Haha.
There's talk of an armed wing of the Union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
Why do we need to talk to them?
Everything points to the Dock Workers Union. The tracks in the mud, the circumstances in Martinez, my preliminary information, which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk
Doing
to
good.
them,
How you doing,
and it
HD?
won't be easy.
Are these the men Garth told us about
I
yesterday?
completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it.
Wait a minute. We just leveled up. Oh, I should probably level up skills. Need more volition. This one. Level it up. Let's go.
That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union. In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay?
We cannot request any songs right now, HD. My authority is pretty low. Oh, my authority is garbage, Rustic. Don't worry about that.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
We could. Yeah, authority is 1. Haha. Haha.
But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
I mean, kind of. Who even cares about authority? Authority! Respect my
They're in no
authority!
hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
So you're finally trusting me, eh, Kim? You have a gun. Shoot the lake. We don't have a gun. We lost it. Alright, Tavon, sounds good.
Can
Garth,
I help you?
found my bill for tonight, buddy.
Got the 20 real. Good.
There you go.
You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Perfect. You fucking what? Yeah, we lost our gun. I guess you missed that in the story of
Just
this.
a moment.
The old woman turns back to the cafeteria
And
manager.
there's no public phones nearby?
Who do you need to talk to?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
Cafeteria manager appears genuinely apologetic.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway.
She turns back to you with a weary
I'm glad
smile.
to see you again, dear.
Good day, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am, I didn't mean to eavesdrop on your conversation. Somehow I might make it up to
Please
you.
don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie.
Oh, come on.
I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working.
Oh,
The union
Lena.
office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
Why did you need to use the phone anyway?
To let the young woman who's house-sitting for us know that we may be delayed.
Oh.
Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night. But they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them.
She'll point you to the pawn shop. Yes, absolutely, Rustic, after we get through
I
here.
was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
Yeah, I'll bite. Has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all.
Okay.
He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
A cold breeze hisses through dense
Ooh, I love the
thickets.
shivers.
Something sweet in it, somnolent. A damp chill goes
Go
down
for it,
your
HD.
spine. When you look around, you're still in the whirling in rags.
You have more important things to worry about.
He always plans his expeditions so carefully. What is this expedition your husband
Just
was
some
on?
field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday.
She sighs.
What could be keeping them?
Wait, who's this Gary person? Do you trust him?
Sweetie, it's nothing like that.
She smiles.
Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day.
Okay, are they in a rough neighborhood?
There's a nameless old fishing village nearby, but we've never had any trouble there before. There is a lot of crime around here, isn't there?
I
That's
can't
true.
say it's the best part of town, but I wouldn't worry too much about a pair of grown men traveling together.
Yep. You know what? It sounds like police business. I'll help you find your husband.
Are you sure we have time to go chasing after bug hunters just now? I did suggest we play it cool, but...
Lieutenant tilts his head toward the vigilantes in the cafeteria. Just a little side thing. We'll do it down the line. Hard to give him my word. I'm honored bound to uphold it. Got a premonition that this missing scientist is connected to our main case. It would be good to take a break from the hanged man for a little while. It's just police work. It's just police work.
Yes, but a junior officer could...
He takes off his glasses and thinks, then puts them back on without wiping.
Fine. Our victim's already been dead more than a week. One more diversion won't change anything.
That's right.
Oh, thank you, officers. Truly, I'll be right here if you come across any sign of Morel.
Okay. So your husband's some kind of scientist.
Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
What is cryptozoology?
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
The lieutenant sounds unimpressed. Give me a second to look at something here, guys. See if I can't adjust what the heck is making everything lag out a bit, because it's been lagging on my stream preview here too, even though the bit rate is fine. I hope everything's coming out alright for you guys.
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
That's right.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
Not a hobby.
It's not a hobby, dear.
That's right.
It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious.
That's right.
Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless, and frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
Yep.
She's completely internalized her husband's struggles. They are
Tell me more about moral, looks, character, your relationship. What's up,
Oh,
Ionic?
dear.
Welcome to the stream. How you
I'm
doing?
not sure where to begin.
What does your husband look like?
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious, like a small boy's. And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle.
Quite gentle, huh? Okay.
It's always a challenge to describe the person you know best in the world.
Let's try again. If I were trying to meet him on the street, what do I look for?
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame. And he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even.
That's good. That's good. Ionic says, just trying to relax today after my 3-hour drive last night. I saw what you typed into the Discord. I'd be having a hard time relaxing after
The
that.
lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's description.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds, you know, just in case.
All right. How long have you been married?
We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn.
All right.
Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow.
That's nice. How did you two meet?
Via dating agency, I'm ashamed to say. I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering from my accident, and he just divorced. We hit it off, and,
Okay.
well, here we are.
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
I think I have all the information I need. Let's move
I
on.
hope I've been useful.
Oh, you are being useful. Tell me more about this rare insect your husband is looking
Oh,
for.
sweetie, it's fascinating.
She catches
But
herself.
I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
You know what? I'm all about the
The
minutia.
lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
No. I want to hear about the insect.
Well,
She
it's
hesitates.
a phasmid, technically, but where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed.
Oh.
It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insulindian coast. Hence its name, the Insulindian phasmid.
Okay.
Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us officers.
She looks you in the eye and nods thoughtfully.
I knew it. We're gonna be chasing made-up insects with cryptozoologists.
It's not made up, officer. I can assure you.
Been playing GameCube all day? Nice, Ionic. Nice.
It's simply elusive, so much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all.
What makes you think the phasmid's around here?
Well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one.
Oh, in
they
the reeds,
didn't
huh?
know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect
Ghost
that looks
insect.
like the reeds. Gary sent us the clipping.
Interesting. Maybe the phasmid made the teenagers make out.
Electrochemistry, shut up. That's not... You know what? Let's ask it.
I doubt it. It's not like teenagers need much encouragement in that regard.
Ionic says, I already got 29 spatulas in Battle for Bikini Bottom. Starting my playthrough today. Nice. I've never actually played that game, but I hear that I need to. So, congratulations. I don't know how many spatulas are actually in the game. So newspaper clipping is all the evidence you
Of course,
have.
most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but their description matched the Insulindian phasmid perfectly.
70,
They
okay.
didn't even know what they were looking at.
So, is it dangerous?
Not at all. Why else would it hide itself so carefully?
Okay, is it valuable?
Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie.
Does it have cool powers?
Yes, it can blend in almost perfectly among the
I
reeds.
guess that's a power.
It's how it stayed hidden all these years. Centuries, even.
Face lights up at the thought of it. Hey, what's so special about this stick bug
Oh,
then?
dear. I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. It
Tell me.
is very special.
The woman's face flushes with embarrassment.
Morel can explain it all much better. I wish you could hear him describe it. Then you'd understand, I'm sure.
Alright, let's see if we can roll for a suggestion. See if we can, get her to tell us more about more cool cryptids. Let's go.
You're an
Ah.
enthusiastic idiot, but you're still an idiot.
Come on, suggestion. Want to know everything about cryptids, living cryptids, extinct cryptids, marine cryptids, land cryptids. Bring it on.
We don't have time for Cryptozoology 101. Let's get back to work. shall we?
It's all for now, ma'am, I suppose. What is this? What's going on here? Go to sleep now? Alright. Have a good night, Eonic. These tomatoes are so thinly sliced you can see through them. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. This guy want to talk this time? He didn't want to talk before. It's all about the money, you know. I know, apparently. Alright, Miss Gardner, talk to me. Ma'am.
Let me handle this.
The woman says to the crowd in the mess hall before turning to you.
Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
You sound very rude, ma'am.
Her entire character has shifted. This young woman is cold as ice.
You're the gardener.
No, I am not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
She crosses her arms.
So let's get to it.
Okay.
You're looking for Titus Hardy.
Do I?
You think he has information that will help you?
Is that it?
Maybe he does.
She points to the man on her right.
That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
And Rustic says, all the portraits in this game have such a nice range of colors. They do. They're minimalist to a point, but the colors that are used are just perfectly blended
She
with each
says
other.
nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer.
Okay.
Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
What's your role in all this?
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor.
Okay.
Do you have hearing problems?
Maybe. What are you gonna do to me? What are you gonna do to me? Lieutenant is not satisfied with the approach.
What are we going to do to you?
She starts laughing. It's cold laughter devoid of joy.
The union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
Uh-huh.
Goddamn right it is.
A gruff humph from the table. I don't really like him.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people.
She shakes her
But
head.
we digress.
Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers.
What's up, Ferris? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Say hi to YouTube.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
I wouldn't say that.
Fuck yeah.
The tall, broad-shouldered man takes a sip of his beer.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
Let's see. Ferris says, hello, YouTube. Bruh, indeed. I don't know where you heard that, but it's wrong. The RCM is principled and strong, unlike you socialists. No. I like that. Good start. Let's take it a step further. Armed uprising. What are the union's plans? No. I think we're going to do the cool and funny. We'll play stupid this time.
I don't need privatization peons from a rent-a-cop.
Okay.
Just do your job, ask your questions, then get out of Martinez.
Not happening. I should talk to Titus then. Go here. It's a bowl. They're spitting it, reeking of tobacco. Oh! What was that? Can we look at it? See hawthorn bushes outside. Hawthorn bushes. Suppose the men in overalls toting guns and Union placards. Alright, let's talk to the rough guy. How you doing? Oh dear.
This is where you say your bit.
The broad-shouldered man greets at you with a beer can. Oh, points at you with a beer can.
Detective.
The lieutenant acknowledges you with a sharp note. He's leaving it to you. Don't say anything yet.
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something?
A little bit.
The boss man's talking to you.
We need to talk about the man hanged out back.
Oh, this is about him.
He looks around.
Real looker, that one.
Uh-huh.
You're sure taking your time, waiting for him to get ripe and pretty for you, huh?
Oh, he was a real pretty boy by now. Real hot stuff. Letting out that pretty boy smell.
Glenn nods along. These guys are disturbing.
Time to go to work in the shit factory!
Easy, boys. These janitors have a hell of a
There you go.
job cut out for them. I mean, I wouldn't go in there for $1 million.
He slaps his forehead.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
I mean, it's not bad.
Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match.
Scan the room.
Starting from the right. Boot size
Yes.
44. Blonde man in his 30s. Overbearingly masculine. Sitting on his right. Standard working boots.
Tall, dark, and sneaky. There you go,
Size
Ferris.
45 or 46. Eldest in the room. Probably mid-50s. Smoker. Quiet.
Hey, Ryan, how you doing? Ryan says, hi, Mr. Youngster, Black Belt Aaron. Yes, AA Ron in the house. And Ryan's here, too.
Across at the other table. Hobnailed working boots. Size 43. Yank tattoos. Mesk or Sarah Mauritian in his late 30s, early 40s. A symmetric burn on his neck,
On his neck?
resembling the letters loss, loss. Has he tried to burn it off? Leave that life behind?
Probably.
And then, standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 46. The big dick.
The big
Wide
dick.
at the shoulders and lean at the hips.
Okay.
Rugby cap. Fingerless gloves. And numerous scars. A little under 40. The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club.
Rowing
A
Club.
little patch below it reads T. Hardy, Captain.
Rowing Club? That's a high school thing.
In the far corner, standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes.
That's what she
Size
said. There you go.
44. 40-something. Non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint. Is that a plectrum?
Plectrum? Where?
On his neck. Forget it. It's not important.
No music, right? That's right, Ryan. No music.
Let's call this one the musician.
And the little guy?
Size 41. With the light step. Not a child,
The light
after
step.
all. An older man with a rat face, mean, watery eyes, and 2 front teeth missing.
Dear Lord.
In the middle, heaving
Fat
and
Angus.
wheezing. Big guy. Boot size 46. Deep marks. Probably
Plectrum's a
carried
guitar
the
pick.
victim over. He alone is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor, and you could easily exceed 220.
Ferris, I got it. Don't worry about that. I definitely got it. Plectrum is a guitar pick. I didn't know that was a technical name for a guitar pick.
In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy.
Yeah, where's the odd soul?
Exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything. Hit them with questions. Where's the 8th Hardy?
The fuck is with you, fella?
Titus is staring at you with his head tilted. Found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardy boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy Boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here.
He sizes you up.
Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy Boy? We ain't hiring.
He shakes his head.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
Alright. So, Ryan, make sure that you just don't spend any points, just hang on to them. That way we can employ those in the Soul Silver Randomizer Nuzlocke.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn!
Ah.
I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
Titus, come on.
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy Boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. End.
He points to the lieutenant.
You're not cops here. Don't go
Bruh.
digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Hardy girl, that's right, Hardy girl.
Good. We are all watching each other.
Lieutenant adjusts his
Officer, your
spectacles.
question.
Probably not a good idea to just ask if they did it. It's not a good thing to do. It's just, in my experience, which I never had experience with that, but you don't just directly ask somebody if they did it. Sounds like a bad idea. But it wants me
Looks
to.
like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Titus does not look particularly happy to see you. Did you do it?
Pretty boy. You
Takes a sip from his
guys
can.
really love talking about that pretty boy.
I only mentioned him one other time.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Why are your boot prints all over the scene?
You mean these boots?
He raises his worker boot, size 46 steel reinforced toe.
We all got a pair. We wore
Squints.
them the night we took the pretty boy out back and hung him by the neck. Yeah, we did this.
Looks you dead in the
Together.
eye.
All of us. Until he was dead. That's why our prints are all over the scene.
So you just confessed to murder?
Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened so that you don't waste any more of your time.
Okay. Why did you kill him?
Why?
He hisses through his
Because
teeth.
he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
So he was a mercenary, that's it?
He stepped out of line.
He repeats, jaw clamped shut like a vice.
What kind of mercenary?
Yeah.
The kind that shows up when you start a strike.
Oh.
The experienced kind, too. Had Cohoy and Seminine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
Huh.
A live grenade.
The man spreads his arms.
In our bar.
A Pinkerton. There you go, Rustic.
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hired merc shit like that.
Aha.
Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Right, but what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong?
He roars.
He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
He wipes spittle from his mouth.
There's a slight unease in him suddenly. He regrets mentioning the rape.
Okay.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over.
He cracks his
That
knuckles.
was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
Lieutenant is trying to make sense of this flood of information.
Yeah, this girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt?
Everybody under the age of 18.
He gets
Cover
knocked
your
on the
ears.
head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
He shakes his head in disbelief.
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you.
Oh.
He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
So, Ryan, it was neither of those.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
He repeats like a parrot. Right, but who did he rape then?
No. You're
There's a
not
moment of
getting
silence.
the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
Murdered him just like that? No remorse?
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Or send them to Reunion to rot.
Ah.
For 20 years. For life.
He says it as if it were worse than dying. Let's see. There we go. Honestly, I drink so much I can't really remember anyone I've sent behind bars.
Doesn't remember them.
The rat-faced man
He
shouts.
just forgets. Are you hearing this, Titus?
Ain't no use keeping a stiff catalog in your head. That's for sure.
Wipes his mouth with the back of his hand. That's what I figured. That would do better for him. We got the shots that night.
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy Boy without arresting all Hardy Boys.
Older man with gang history that fears prison more than death. Exactly, Rustic. Exactly. Gotta play to it.
Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
A shadow of a smirk passes her lips as she tilts her head. No, but seriously, who calls the shots around here?
Who do you fucking think does?
Sounds more amused than angry. Let's do this option. It's the 8th Hardy Boy, the one who's missing, the big dick.
Titus, no one was thinking.
A moment of silence, the long-haired one breaks it. Never saw the tattoo in my playthrough, so I learned something today. Ah, there you go.
No. No. No.
He shakes
Fuck
his head.
no. The big dick is right here.
The power struggle.
Asshole. You're looking at it.
Grabs his crotch.
Right. Fucking here.
Disregard the outburst, officer.
She gives
None
Titus a
of the boys
condescending
have
glance.
any comments on their power relations. That night, they acted as one. That's all.
When did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
The fixer turns to remind Titus.
I know, Lizzie. Relax.
He takes a sip.
Killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long had you known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
And why not?
Yeah. Who do you think we are?
The Hardy Boys.
Quiet.
Titus gives
Came
Glenn a stern
around
look.
about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town.
Uh-huh.
Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier, the representative for White Pines?
Lieutenant
Same
pretends to check
company
his
you're
notes.
striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what?
He rubs his chin, pretending to mull it over.
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm
Moo,
sure
baby.
she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
Moo baby. Hey, Rustic.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus.
Aha.
Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Let's see. How did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, copper?
Give me just a second here. Alright, my phone was going off. I just had to see what was going on.
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
Well, it ain't. It's an academy.
Can you give us a few more details? Did you muffle him? We haven't heard any reports of screams.
That's true.
Titus, you don't have to clarify anything.
Please,
We
Titus.
overpowered him. Dragged his unconscious body to the tree.
There it is.
Put a noose around his neck. And hanged him till he was dead and steady.
Then we left him for seagulls, maggots, and you fucks.
Okay. Composure. Okay, how did you manage to overpower him?
With numbers, asshole. How do you think?
He looks at the woman.
You're right, Lizzie. I've done enough explaining here.
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
Where did this overpowering happen?
Weren't you fucking listening? The fucker came to our bar. It happened right here.
Shank, you might be lying. That's a +1. Alright. We need a good roll. 42% composure roll. Let's go!
Actually,
Gosh, dang it.
They're admirably, surprisingly composed. The entire room. Given how many questions you've lobbed their way.
That's true. All of them. Maybe one of them is fidgeting, cracking
Well,
under pressure.
this one. But he's always fidgeting, so don't get your hopes up.
Alright, I have other questions about the lynching.
Like what, Copper?
So what are we gonna do now?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
Prove your authority to Hardy, huh? You have to gain authority and Titus eyes for the investigation to advance. Soften them up first. Maybe investigate the crime scene of the body, look for a witness. Get help from the union boss or the company rep. Tie them to any other crimes. Okay, okay, alright. We can do that. Oh, find speed and sniff it. That's right. That's today. Smoke around the balcony. Bet I can still do that one. Find speed and sniff it, huh? That'll be an interesting one.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some
Previous
things
actions
add up
give you
here,
different
Titus.
dialogue. Ah, okay.
I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility. We're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
Authority. Godly. 16. Establish authority with... Okay. I'm gonna take off now. Your first Hardy talk went much different. Did you have more in authority and logic and everything? No, I did not. Okay. Okay. Let's just walk outside. Okay. Any trash to pick up? Do I have it equipped? I do have it equipped. Let's take these off. Put them right there. Had more stats, but I also had much more info about the crime. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and...
Let's leave it. I kicked it before and it hurt me. Can we do this one again?
You see a set of tire
Locked.
tracks in the
Okay. We had a really good shot at actually getting a good logic roll on that, but we didn't last time. Alright. Ladders for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. I mean, why don't we try? Alright, let's investigate the guy.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Alright. Legendary. Let go of the nose. Let's go!
The smell
was bad.
is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Try to walk away. There we go. Morale down. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Sorry.
It's okay. Happens to everyone.
Let me take your hands. Oh, thanks. Wipe your mouth.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you.
Okay.
You could use some ammonia.
Ammonia?
To clear your head.
Think ammonia would help?
If you can handle the headache,
Ah.
Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not you?
I can't handle the headache.
Ah.
It's more likely he can handle the smell. Unlike you.
I don't need that shit.
Sure you do. You just threw up a lot.
Okay, where do we get ammonia
The
from?
young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell.
Not
If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the freight store nearby.
That's what I'm thinking. We can't even talk to her
Acquiring
anymore.
ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retrieve
Active decay.
He's about to blow! Cops!
Alright, so we have to get ammonia in order to make it happen. Oh, we can sell the handkerchief. Why would we do that? Sell that. Don't sell the postcard. We sell the shot put ball, though. Not going to sell the empty cassette, though. Let's see. What do we got? Can we get through here yet?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Can't even go over there yet, can I? Oh! Oh, we can! Oh, I should have double-clicked. Oh, we're going so far. Hey, it's the lady. She's on the roof. I didn't know there was a way up there. Leveling up a corresponding stat lets you retry the check. Ah, okay. Leveling up a core butt ponding stat lets you ret-butt the check. I didn't realize she was all the way up there. Oh, it's a long walk. Oh, what have I done? Listen, Peter, it's gonna be a while until we get to our next destination. We might want to just slow down. What? What? Okay, let's talk to this guy. I don't think I spoke to him.
Welcome to Revachol.
Announces the rotund man. The remark isn't addressed to you, it's addressed to the lieutenant. Hey, I know Revachol, that's where we are.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Holy heck.
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Oh, what's going on here?
Come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself
and behave.
But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Kim, you on a power trip,
Silence.
my friend.
The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking A, Kim, I got your back.
You do make a cute couple. You know that?
The lorry man spits.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Now that that's settled, we have a couple questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impassively, cigarette smoldering between his fingers. Found this mug in the trash. Yours?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
Is it yours?
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
Let's see. Got a smoke?
No.
He's got a smoke right there in his fucking hand. Snatch that shit out of its fat fingers. You need it after listening to his garbage.
Smoke on right now.
That's my last one.
Can we get a drag of that then?
Sorry, all done.
Puts out his cigarette and flicks the tiny stub toward the street. Cool. Changed my mind anyway.
I bet.
His cool gaze pierces deep with noxious effluence wafting in the surrounding air.
Sorry I couldn't be of any help.
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
How long has this been going on?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month. 2 months, maybe.
He gestures towards the
But
lorries.
this here is just the last week or so.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest.
Failure.
You bested.
Alright, what was the
It's
argument?
about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races.
He spits on the ground.
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Oh, so you're just a racist. Makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. Huh?
Just
The
with a
science
cigarette
of
for
special
emphasis.
theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it.
Excuse me, racist lorry driver.
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Yes, I can really tell you're a prime example of superior
Open
design.
your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources.
Yeah, what's the problem with that then?
The problem? The damn kips are showing a real good game lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other introduced species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Say nothing.
It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace?
Gardner is a kipped.
You might end up with a new subrace, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Don't push your luck, runt.
Don't call me runt. This man gives you a disgusted look and turns his attention elsewhere. Alright. Come on, Kim. Gardner is a kipped. I'd like to go this way, thank you.
Scab?
Ask the man with jolly eyes, tilting his head. I'm not a scab. Well, what exactly is a scab?
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
What do you mean, kipped, Rustic? Hold on, where'd they all come from?
It's me. Somewhere in the ground, I think.
You don't seem to like them much.
Gotta be bloody stupid, freaking evil to scab. Or I guess, scared maybe. But scared of what? Of who?
Looks at the mask, squinting his eyes as if trying to ascertain what they're scared of.
Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Have you tried talking to them?
We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab.
Kipped is a derogatory, outmoded term for people of a certain skin color. Ah, I see.
Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife?
Come to Martinez investigating a murder. A bit short on money right now. Can you give me some of it?
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
Flips a coin towards you. Ooh, yeah. Roll the hand-eye coordination.
The coin
Darn it!
slips by your outstretched fingers and falls to the ground.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such. Was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
The boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
What is this? I've noticed every now and then there's some dialogue that's not quite synced up to the right little bits, but I'm gonna give it a pass here. Lieutenant Kitsuragi picks up the coin and hands it to you. Almost had a heart attack.
I'm really sorry, friend. Friends nearby. Get some Nosafed.
Huh?
Good stuff. Helps against heart attacks, too.
Colonel Martin is investigating a murder, sir.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
Ryan's not home! Ooh. What's up? Yeah!
Yan's Not Home raided my stream with 4 viewers. Welcome to the dojo.
Alright, Ryan's not home, Heckless, Girl Spoken. Welcome everybody, how you doing tonight? Welcome to the Black Belt Barbers Dojo. Happy to have you on board. Alright, let's see here. Let me do this right here. Bam, there we go. Toast didn't accidentally raid an offline stream. Did you? I've done that before. Stream's going good. It's being recorded for YouTube, so say hi to YouTube, everybody. How you been? How you been? I hope that you've been good. I hope life's been good for you. Girl Spoken, they ended as soon as you raided. Oh no! Oh my gosh. Yeah, heyo. That's right, Ryan's Not Home says heyo to everybody. Let's see. I have no idea what I'm doing. You never see me investigating murder. I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either.
So
I don't even know what day it is. Don't tell me. It's a better day that way.
So, if you guys haven't seen this game, I hope that you're familiar with this game at least. We're on the second day of trying to figure out who hanged this guy out in the yard. If you need to know more, you can always watch everything on my YouTube channel, or, you know, play the game yourself. It's a really good game. You know what's behind these gates. I'm exploring.
My friend, I respect the right to roam.
Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion.
The range awaits.
I'm not. I've never heard of it. Okay. I am well. We finished Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion. I am not. I've never heard of it. So you've never heard of this game before. Okay. Well, let's put it simply. We wake up in a daze, not even knowing who humans are because of a 3-day bender that we had with all sorts of crazy chemicals in our system. We're trying to piece together who we are and everything. We find out we're a police officer. Thank you for the follow, Ryans. Thank you for the follow.
Yan's Not Home is now following. Welcome to the dojo.
Thank you so much. Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion is amazing, by the way. But we're piecing together who we are, trying to figure out what to do. We figure out that we are an officer. And we need to find all of our clothes as well. And we get to make choices. Tabula rasa cop, that's right. We get to make choices, and we have this entire, like, skill thing. You put points when you first make your character into intellect, psyche, physique, and motorics. And that determines what kind of decisions you can make and what kind of choices you can make throughout conversation. You get more experience through conversation. Also, as you're going along, you pick up different... This is a really in-depth game, by the way. You pick up different thoughts that you can, like, think upon. And when you choose to think upon those, then you actually wind up being able to... Oh. Okay, are we back? Is everything back? Okay, good. Sorry about that. OBS decided to die on me there for a second. I completely didn't realize it. Long story short, we have a skill tree. We have different things we can think upon that affect our skill tree. We have only so many slots in order to actually, you know, make these skills happen. You have to level up and unlock it, or you can level up and add more to these different parts that you have. Like electrochemistry is what I chose as my primary. So, go to Party Planet, love and be loved by drugs. It sounds pretty fun, right? But it's hard to explain it, so we'll just play it a bit and show you exactly what's going on. It's really cool. See, my friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. He gazes over the roundabout with a glint of longing.
I don't operate in that capacity.
It's very narration
I'm not
built.
a granter of passage.
Takes a swig and points out the
passage
chest of
grants
his glass.
itself.
That simple? I just walk in?
Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past Measurehead?
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist.
Oh.
Walk right past him.
Walk right past him. Oh, right.
Press the button to unlock the door.
This guy, right here. We're supposed to walk right past him.
Then go past him again.
Okay.
And you enter the arbor through the office. Stop.
For some reason, it doesn't seem like it's going to be that
Don't worry,
easy.
I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure head in a physical confrontation.
Oh.
Or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or...
Strokes his mustache.
maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone here ever bested him in a physical confrontation?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
He fixes his eyes on you, evaluating your prowess.
Nothing a couple of solid hooks from Dexter and Sinister won't.
Dexter and Sinister right here. Yeah, give him all the muscle we got. Has any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Got it, another thing.
Sure.
Oh yeah, by the way, Ryans, what do you normally stream? Like, what kind of content do you normally stream? I saw that it was just chatting, so I'm wondering what kind of streams you do. Talk about yourself. Promote yourself here. We got people. We want to know. What's the strike about anyway?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
How do I get to him?
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Nice talk. Gotta get moving. I don't want to go and face that guy. Hey, an autosave. Alright. Oh yeah, and you can like double speed as you're like walking around and everything like that. You can actually sprint. I normally forget. It says gray. Well, no shoot, it says gray. I'm not gonna talk to this really loud guy yet. We'll come around here. Can I go through this?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Look in the window.
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
Grand Revachol Industrial Harbor? Perhaps rustic, perhaps. What kind of stickers and insignia?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia.
Ooh.
Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
Alright, Ryan says, yee, that's how we ended. Lol, I'm a variety streamer. I enjoy horror games and cutesy games. Pretty diverse taste. I just got my desktop back up, so I plan to stream more Elden Ring again soon, as well as a bit of Minecraft. Hey, there you go. If you notice, just below me, I've got a sub goal here to play Elden Ring. So when I hit 25 subs, Elden Ring's on. Oh, thank you, Stream Elements, for telling everybody that I'm live. I tend to stream, like, classic Nintendo stuff, like Nintendo 64, GameCube. I've got my Nintendo Wii going. I've got Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, all those games. I've got the box for my Nintendo 64 over here. And I do all sorts of different computer games, too. Anything from Halo Infinite to Minecraft to this to anything on an emulator, even, like DS and that kind of stuff. I do randomizer Nuzlocke for Pokemon, that sort of thing. Really a lot of variety, so kind of the same basket as you. See, what about the back seat here?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Symbology.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia.
He grits his
Not
teeth.
unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
Consider doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke, just gotta find a good emulator. Easy enough. Let me give you a website, so that way you can go and find a reliable one. Hang on. I got it here. Give me a second. There. Boom. Go. There. That's where you can find all sorts of reliable ones everywhere. And as far as the Pokemon Nuzlocke, he got me back on them classics. Yeah, that's right. So as far as the Nuzlocke, in my experience, a good one to start out on is either like Gen 2 or Gen 3. And Gen 3, you don't want to do Fire Red or Leaf Green. Yeah, no problem, Ryan. And you can find pretty much everything you're looking for there, except for the randomizer program. which you just look it up online, you'll find it. But I recommend Pokemon Emerald as a starting point if you've never done a randomizer Nuzlocke before. It's great. It's got a lot of places to find Pokemon. Really fun to do. If you're doing Gen 2, Crystal is excellent. If you're doing Gen 4, I mean, I did a Platinum randomizer Nuzlocke, which was fun. Gen 1 is really hard because it gets really glitchy and you never know exactly what's going to happen. So you think this lorry belongs to our tough guy?
Likely, yes.
Okay.
This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
It'll be my first ever playthrough. I played a bit of Red and a bit of Diamond, but I've never gone past the first town. Really? Whoa. Alright. 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 Like, you talking about, original Red version. Oh, wait, I've got it plugged in here. Like, you're talking about this Red version, right? Not Fire Red? Like, this is my original one from when I was, 6 years old. 6 or 7. But I've got, like, these are all Pokemon games. Like, I got Japanese games, English games. I got everything. Except for a couple choice ones, but that's okay. I don't need all of them. Just most. Okay. Let's talk to this person. No, Fire Red. Aha! Played through an emulator. Gotcha.
Does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
Played through an emulator in high school. You know, that's fine too. The question is, when were you in high school? Because I graduated in 2010. Excuse me, ma'am, I'd like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is,
ma'am,
your words fail to reach her.
Ma'am, like that. We're gonna snap our fingers.
Wait.
Wait, Lieutenant stops you before you can snap. Okay.
She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
If you say so. Lieutenant, I think we made a mistake here. We should talk to her again. Oh, what's here? Ruins full of snow. No one lives here anymore. Okay, that's fine. There's something I can look at here.
Monument stands
oh,
in the
that's
middle of the traffic
encyclopedia.
light.
Okay. Let's see. I want to get over here. There we go. Now we're trucking. Yeah. Going back over here. Rustic, can you tell me where that pawn shop is? I would dearly like to know where it is. Talk to these guys. I don't think I ever talked to them. Oh, what is this? Chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air. Oh, okay. I don't want to sneeze. Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. Interesting. To the bottom right of the Kupri Kinema. Kupri Kinema, pardon me.
Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
He covers his mouth to hide a burp. Oh, fantastic. Let's see. Where's that map? The Kupri Kinema. Okay. Oh man. The car. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay. Bottom right of the Kupri Kinema. Okay. So I was close. Got it.
I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to Angry Hard René first.
He nods to his partner. Alright, let's talk to his partner.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
Someone's still chewing on a sandwich.
Look, in his hand, going into his mouth.
Oh, come on.
The sandwich. It's hauntingly beautiful.
It's not even a drug.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls.
Balls.
This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Some people rely on food like a drug. This is true. This is true. Shouldn't I ask what game this is first?
No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
Grab the ball and show them how. We got an 83% chance on that. +2 acting without hesitation. Good food is addicting. Oh yeah. To me, the greasier the better, but it doesn't do well for my actual gut down here. Let's see. Let's do it. Roll for hand-eye coordination. Oh, we get one. Oh, finally. God, we have so many bad rolls.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work. God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes
good roll you don't
every
want.
victory.
Is a good roll you
Time
don't want?
has frozen.
No. Taking the surroundings.
A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
Probably because we didn't ask to join in. Fuel the ball.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it. Probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory.
Continue.
Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight. The nervous system calibrating until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
The man ball. There's time for a last glance inward. Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion. A fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency. Behold the fear and confusion reflecting in the eyes of the two feeble geezers.
Fear and confusion?
They are in awe of your
No.
superiority.
It's not good.
You are a god to them.
The inertia can be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go, be the bullet. Uh-oh. Why did we hurl it out of the water? Why did... No. No.
Bordel de merde! What the hell is your problem?
Not a weak right tricep, that's for sure. Or, I'm a god of track and field. Why would I have a problem with anything?
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game.
Why not?
It's so goddamn disrespectful.
Sorry.
A man his age getting worked up like that? Better watch that blood pressure.
You realize you have no idea how to play this game. That's right. I'm sensing anger, and I don't understand why. Don't be a sore loser. It's still a fair game between you two. Second place is a podium position. Do it.
Vandalized our game, son.
He tries to calm himself.
Can't play pétanque with 5 bull.
P-tank? Oh, pétanque. I understand. I thought it was shot put. No, P-tank?
Yes, pétanque. You ruined our pétanque game. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René.
Charlemagne tries
This
to defuse
is
the
just
situation.
a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
The heel of his cavalry boot slams on the ground. I don't have a bull, but will this do?
Will this...
Fall silently
No,
says with the
it
ball.
will goddamn not.
Okay.
Thank you, officer. This is really something. Honestly, I think it's better than our old bull, even.
Very nice guy. Plus high experience. You know, we defused a situation. Jolly Man quickly takes the ball and bounces it in his hand.
Mon Dieu. All right, fine. What do you want, officer?
I figured that might help. You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes.
I know, I saw
the
that.
terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Does it have anything to do with all the bullet holes I've been seeing around?
Yes. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Someone looking for me? Black Dragon? I don't see why we weren't looking for you. How are you? Welcome.
Heavy artillery fire, you say? That's the best kind of artillery fire.
Very interesting. Okay, it's a crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country,
Ah.
execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse.
Tired.
You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
I feel that, Black Dragon. Wait, who are the communards again? Did you use your artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no.
Aww.
It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
Ooh. He had squeezing a bull in his fist.
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda.
Oh, wow.
And mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Why shell them here in
Because this
Martinez?
place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
Beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
This guy's like, is this guy a nut? Did he not study in school?
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08.
1908.
The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Nod thoughtfully and turned to look northeast.
This here is Blood Ground, where Coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out.
Most likely.
Most likely, we played petanque on their mangled corpses.
Ah, delightful.
Ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
That explains all the war damage.
Damn right, son.
Mm-hmm.
They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
There's a strange gleam in his eyes.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument.
A monument.
And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault.
The Jolly Man remarks.
You, we, the coalition,
Revachol,
whoever you want to blame, never finished the job.
True.
Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still all influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players of the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding them.
He stops mid sentence and
do you
turns to
think?
you. Oh, what do I think?
Gentlemen have opinions on these things.
Think
Present one.
So we got 5 options. That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for the hard working class to take over. 2 is the foreign powers cleaned up our mess and now they rule us. Shake your head in shame. Bruh, indeed, Ferris. This coalition seems quite capable, actually, is option number 3. 4, commies just don't understand how money works. And 5, nothing. I don't think, I just do. I like the last option. That goes along with our superstar meathead cop kind of mota that we got going on. Creature of instinct, that's right. Let's do it. I don't think, I just do.
I'm just so damn sorry it had to be the coalition.
Okay.
After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains.
Yeah, they just don't understand. You're right. He isn't really paying attention to your words anymore. Oh, good.
I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol.
Ah.
Or even if that damn clan Frisell had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
Who's Frisell?
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
The weak think, the strong act, says Rustic.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
Sorry, had to check the phone.
This is just what the commies wanted. This was the plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Who was this Frisell?
Damn Frisell. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
Ugh, you mentioned Guillaume?
A true king in both blood and mind. Led Revachol before Fricelle.
Ah.
He would have been better.
I know who we're talking about now.
Commies drove him into exile.
What exactly is a suzerain?
The suzerain is the king.
Ah.
Has everyone forgotten
Sovereign.
already? They've forgotten already. It's no use talking to you.
Leveled up.
You were still in Daddy's
All right.
when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Ooh, is there anything you can tell me about this rifle, the
It's a
antique
Bell
firearm?
McGrave, 4.46 caliber, breech loading, Revachol made. Good weapon, accurate and reliable. This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
The basement there.
I'm not surprised.
This
There
is
are
the
probably
building.
lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away.
Wait, we leveled up. Oh, I can just add it right now? What was that one that I needed? Oh, wait, whoa, what was it? We needed, endurance. We need endurance in order to handle the vomit. Let's do that. Let's level that one up. There we go. Boom. Got it.
As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of Whirling in Rags?
Unfortunately, I don't.
Oh.
Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
Finally, and most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with the cops.
Cop is a pejorative term.
Ah.
I don't have a problem with policemen.
Aha.
On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
So again, you don't know anything?
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
I saw the statue of Philippe III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes. King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely.
He smiles as if
At
we're
the
living a
mercy of
pleasant
a
memory.
cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
You said cocaine?
Cocaine.
There it is.
Cocainum. Sounds like our kind of king. And just imagine what kind of cocaine a king would have had.
The softest, whitest, with the most beautiful gold straw. Okay, we chose electrochemistry for this dialogue specifically. I chose it for this dialogue specifically.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
What's that about cocaine?
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple nose candy.
Purple
the
nose
novelty
candy.
Loved so much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts. His egocentricity is borderline legendary.
Cocainum is an Arnold Schwarzenegger reference? Probably.
You can't even take responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of a ruler?
Yes, obviously, you know it. From the movie Red Heat. I don't think I've seen that one, Rustic.
That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine. For clarity of vision.
Aha.
To aid in their work.
Regnum cocainum.
Revachol's finest years.
Ah, he seems to grow taller, brimming with pride about the past.
I'm satisfied with this explanation.
I'm satisfied too.
Of course. Clarity of vision. Awareness.
The lieutenant marks dryly.
Philippe III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine.
Oh.
The court made him administer the dose to his mother when she was in labor.
Why?
And it is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the purest, of course, he was able to connect with higher realms.
Such responsibility requires a boost every now and then. I sometimes need one too. Or I drink alcohol and go to heaven. Or, seems like irresponsible behavior for a monarch. Drug users shouldn't even operate heavy machinery, much less rule countries. No, we're doing number 2.
Please, officer. Don't encourage him.
He quickly turns to
Just
Renee.
whereas the cocaine fairy tales. The RCM isn't interested in them.
Addiction from the womb. That's right, Rustic.
Yes, indeed. We're not here to investigate the drug trade of centuries past.
No, drug trade of centuries present.
But imagine purest cocaine. Now that would make you feel like a king. Not that you can afford it, but what about speed? Speed is cheap and good.
That's one of our goals. We need to get some. How should a true king rule?
Decisively.
Oh.
Without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself. Yeah, powerful leaders. That one.
Revachol would be a different place if more people realized that.
He gently rubs his chest.
We could still be there.
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
There's some weariness in his voice now. He's heard this rant many times before.
The Carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
Okay.
No one and nothing can change this man's mind.
Good.
He is as rigid as they come, still in that antique uniform. It's a symbol for him.
Let's talk about something else.
Right.
3% composure. I don't think I can do that. Thank you for your time. Aha! Right, I can do the inspect victim's body again. I can do that. We can do that again too. Okay, good, good, good. We're getting places. We're doing things. What's up here? Enormous bulls worthy of a real man. This damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Ah. Pretty sure it wasn't, though. So we need to get to... Wait, whoa.
In the morning light, the white on blue police livery on the motor carriage cannot but catch your eye.
Wait, why am I even thinking about this? Wasn't I supposed to...
Do something important? Something
No.
murder-related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery.
Continue.
Even at a standstill, the unibody Caprice Kanema looks sleek and dynamic. The cabin is tilted frontward to give it a more aggressive
Hunched look. Okay.
Someone has waxed it recently.
Machine really puts the loco back in locomotion, points the vehicle. Very cool.
You want to take a closer look?
What's it packing there? Point to the engine. Do it. A fine machine. Run your hand over the smooth metal surface. Now, what's it packing here?
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there.
That's what, 7-liter V12?
7.2.
Aha.
Supercharged.
Lieutenant is trying to suppress a smug smile unsuccessfully.
Saying these words brings him immense joy.
Fine machine.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
There's gentleness in the lieutenant's voice as his eyes run over the vehicle's contours.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up. Slam it down.
You need to slam it, Kim. Make it more imposing.
Sorry, I'm not following you.
Lingo it up.
Drop the ride, 200 mil. Get the camber to frosty minuses.
No. That's porno tuning.
Porno tuning? Trust me, it's cool.
Porno. That's short for pornography.
I didn't say what, I said trust me, it's cool. So what's wrong with pornography?
That's a negative on the porno. Thank you, though.
Kim, come
no
on.
one in the history of convictions has been more sure of anything.
Is this the pawn shop?
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
The man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes on. Keep listening.
From another planet.
He finishes and turns to you.
Hey there.
I am the law.
You are, my man.
I love how that pops up every now and then. I am the law. What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions toward the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. What's the jam?
Traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating. An all-around clusterfuck.
Hey, I fucks with that.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
He glances south down the road.
Upon days.
Limbo, huh? So
Yeah.
what's that about?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, so wait, so that's where I am. That's how long you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it. Let's do that.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
He snickers.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
Oh.
So tell me, what do you need?
Got any smokes on
Nope.
you?
Don't smoke.
He's literally smoking.
Some of the other drivers do, though.
Like
There's still a few around, waiting for
He's
the
got a
jam to
cigarette
disperse.
in his hand.
Or waiting for the sweet release of death.
Yup, nothing wrong with that statement. Your senses have nothing to add. You left the ask around elsewhere.
Alright, guess I'll ask
You
around
could
there.
also check the kiosk down the street. Frit. With 3 T's. Rebishaw's weird.
It is. Spare some change for a working stiff.
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
Sudden financial duties snap him out of his daze.
The bosses, man.
I don't know who these bosses think they are, but this sounds like a good arrangement for them.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had, say, 4 myself.
If the perception succeeds, you can point out he's smoking. Gotcha, Rustic, gotcha. Tell me more about this strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or out.
What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane and half the company.
Half the
I don't know
company?
what exactly. Good on them, I guess.
Yeah, apparently we are too thick to notice.
I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers.
Ah.
Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid.
He smiles awkwardly.
Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He glances down the road toward the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next one.
Okay. Know anything about the dead man?
He ain't one of us drivers.
Okay.
I know that.
It's good.
All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
Tommy seems like he's a good character.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Slow down, buddy. Wait, what?
Nothing. I'm just messing with you, man. Don't mind my idle verbosity.
Gonna do
He
that
ain't one
again.
of us driver.
It's easy to see he's
analyzing the fundamental structural and
And your
a sense of
conclusion.
surprise there ain't more bodies hanging
Okay.
from more trees.
Okay. What are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics,
Ooh.
illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Did you say narcotics? Okay, and what are you actually
Can't
hauling?
even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo.
Okay.
Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
Get one of those found tracksuits you're hauling?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
How much it costs?
There's no denying it. Your body needs to feel the touch of some good performance wear.
Love to trade in this blue jacket. So nothing illegal then?
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
True. Is your machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Yeah, these lorries are pretty neat.
For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These found tracksuits need to find their way to the kids way out in Wamrau and Loran somehow.
Wamrau and Loran, huh?
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool.
Okay.
He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
I had another question.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Empathy is formidable. Let's white roll. 28%, let's go.
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
My man, I want to know about your soul.
You really are the law, aren't you? I get that being bluntly observant and inquisitive comes with the territory, but it certainly doesn't help with your conversational skills, does it?
No.
Just like that, he slips out of your reach. It is possible the yelling didn't help.
I'm good for now.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay. So we can now actually do this again. But my question is, where is the pawn shop? Because I know I'm getting close to it. You said down to the right, right?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic
further
island,
down. Okay.
pointing toward the sea.
Encyclopedia
It looks as
roll.
if
Go.
It's been even by the standards of the Philippian kings. Old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
Oh, back the way I went. Okay. In what way?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How do you manage to blow through the entire national treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry,
what's up, Nez?
and various chalices.
How you doing tonight, Nez? You busy working, or do you have the night off?
He called it the Sol Auron.
Also, say hi to YouTube, Nez.
There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers.
I feel it.
Like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
Nez says, sup, YouTube? Working tomorrow, too. That's a shame. But it's alright. It's alright. Make that money. Gotta get that bread. Krugerrands are South African gold coins. And Sunday. So your only day off is Saturday then. And Monday again. And Monday button. Got Tuesday off. Okay. South Africa was a big gold mining hub. Nice. So they made as many coins. Okay. Let's see. I'd like to sleep on gold, hustler style. Yeah, I'd like to sleep on gold, hustler style.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Continue.
Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays, and purple. Philippian cocaine was purple.
This is... So he was addicted to nose candy. Bloated druggie?
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later.
Okay.
Right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
What is nose candy?
Cocaine.
Oh, okay. This is a lot to process.
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
Okay, where's he buried now?
Beneath the cold waters
Oh,
of
wait,
the
it did just say
Insulindian
that.
Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum. A group of marble pleurons still surround the king's vandalized tomb. A deathly cold wind sweeps up candy wrappers in old newspapers.
What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the Coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled.
Who restored the monument?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Russia in the poorest part of the city.
I see.
The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
It's brilliant, so funny and nihilistic.
People in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists. Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air.
Well, now we can leave. Okay.
Wow, you work hard.
I do?
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged.
Continue.
That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
Fucking ride till I die, bitch.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby.
Gills.
Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them.
That's right.
You bring in the Franco
Money.
Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer.
I mean, yeah, I did take that bribe from that Joyce woman. Or you could say I took some money from that Manana guy. Or I guess I've made some gills, sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
And has it been easy? Is life easy?
Well,
have you not gone into cardiac arrest?
Slow down about the health.
Are you not about to have an anxiety attack
My man.
or shoot yourself in the mouth?
I just need to smoke, okay?
But you still hustle 24/7.
Smoking and
ride or die.
speed. That's all we need.
Ask yourself, are you rich?
Yes, quite.
Get out of here. You're a pauper.
Oh, shush.
You work harder than anyone. Almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
System is broken.
Boo-hoo. The system is broken. The establishment is keeping me down. That's not the fuck yeah attitude you're used to. What is this? Why are you so poor?
Fucking taxes, man.
That's right.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
Fucking G-Man's got his
taxes.
Sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze.
Really? Every time I sneeze?
Every time you wipe your ass.
Oh, great.
They got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation.
New ass tax,
Sales
guys.
tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony. One tax that doesn't even have a name.
Hope we don't
Plus
have
there's the
alimony in this
stuff
game.
people in other countries
Very worried
pay
about
for
our children.
That makes them ask for more money from you. Here. Total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money.
No way. Guess I'm a free market fundamentalist now. Are you sure? It seems like a pretty big number.
What are you not sure about? They're milking your nipples till they bleed. Can't you see? Aren't you sick and tired of having bloody nipples?
Yeah, this isn't helping me solve my money problem. It's only making me into a free market type.
What are you, a
Opt out.
racist?
No.
Don't be a racist. Be a cool immigrant, ultra-liberal free market advocate. Ride or die. Keep it street.
Go away. So I need to go down, huh? I can't make it through here. Okay, let's go up here. Let's go right up there. There we go. Oh, wait. I don't even need to go there. I need to go here. Wait, what is this? Stop between those trucks down there. Smokes, go get him. Down here? Wait, what? Smokes! Oh my gosh. Whoa! They're just on the ground. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, yeah. Where's my smoke button? Do it.
There it is. A
Yes.
brave little army in your pocket. The first Smokes platoon.
20 brave souls.
standing in salute, ready to step into fire for you, sir.
Pulling out of the pack, baby.
You picked the best one. This soldier is fat and succulent. What are you waiting for? Light up. Re-become yourself.
Oh, light it up.
Get a load of this rock and roll cop hair.
Johnny Thundercop.
Johnny Thundercop fishes a cheap lighter out of his pants. With a flick of the thumb, there's fire. A primal satisfaction. Here we go.
Ignore the health. Dip that bad boy in the flame and breathe in.
Thick, warm smoke gets sucked
Into the
down into
raised.
your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your
Fine.
head, body, and soul.
Okay.
A nostalgia for yourself. The man you were in your youth. Johnny Thundercop is back.
We're back.
And he's chill as balls.
It's like John
In the
Wick,
bottom right corner
but
of the screen,
cigarettes.
there's a cigarettes button. Cigarettes gives +1 to intellect skills. Logic,
Wow.
rhetoric, conceptualization, visual
Okay.
calculus, encyclopedia, and drama. This is good before a white check, but damages your health.
I was worried that I'd have to, buy them. Okay. Okay. That works for me. Gotta smoke. So we just plug one down, huh? Oh, is this it? This is the pawn shop, huh? Take that. What other game has a cigarette button? I don't know. But it's beautiful. Or is that a trick question? Do they actually... Is there another game that has a cigarette button? Take all that. Need the money. Sewer. Sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. Oh, ew. That's disgusting.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses.
Oh,
in
to
a
my
small
knowledge. Hey,
box.
there you go.
A variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Rummage through the box.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun.
Continue.
Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils. A UV magnifier.
Sounds accurate.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
What the fuck is that accent? If you don't know, I can't tell you. Let's see. Give me those shades you recommended. Try them on.
These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Okay.
Damn, officer. You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're
It
practically
sounds
made
like,
for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
They're perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy eyes.
The accent sounds like it's an Indian accent of sorts.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
Sounds Malay. It could be Malay, too. Definitely Southeast Asian, though. You're right, I'm too sensible for those.
Are you sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
You know what? Roll it.
No,
It don't matter.
all you find is this lime-colored cellophane visor.
Yeah.
Produced by a bargain sportswear brand called Amphibian, apparently. There's a malformed green frog on its bent cap.
Oh, that visor is
No,
perfect
sir.
for you, officer. It'll definitely keep the sun out of your eyes while you're shooting criminals. Bang, bang! And all for a mere 6 real.
Kim, are firefights something we should be prepared for?
I hope not.
He says, looking up from his browsing.
You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe.
Leave for now. Wait, what? What? So there's something in items. Okay. Oh wait, we can try a bunch more of these now, right? I think. Okay, back to here. Back to here. And bam. Alright. What's in here? Show me your clothes,
there are
sir.
clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Could be Black Dragon, could be. It may also be just generic accent made up for the game, too.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Save the economy? That sounds off.
Browse through the box.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Okay.
Economical, but also trendy. Look firsthand, buy secondhand. Keep the economy moving.
Save the economy? What are you talking about?
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Buy eco.
I don't think it's more Afro-American, Black Dragon. I don't think Afro is any part of it here. Let's see.
Look around,
Why does it need
officer.
saving?
You see all these premium goods just
Premium-
sitting there,
premium
not
goods.
Getting bored? We've got to keep the flow of goods moving. Is this really the economy we want to leave to our children?
It's just nature.
I can't go extinct, officer. I've
Sorry,
got
you
kids
might.
to feed. Once an economy goes extinct, it messes up the whole ecosystem. You got to think about the consequences.
You know, look, I should have just looked at his name, Si Lang. Yeah, I think Rustic's a little close with Malay there. Maybe. It's heavily anglicized, though. Roll.
No good.
Oh, darn it.
All you can come up with are some treated wool pants. You can tell they're too tight around your thighs and too loose around the waist.
Touch them.
They itch like hell. Like an itch pit in hell.
Continue.
All natural materials, see?
Sorry, I don't want those. You, sir, must be the pawn shop.
You see a Samaran street vendor.
Samaran.
surrounded
Okay,
by
so yeah, it's a
assemblage
made-up one.
of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin.
I could too, Rustic. I could too.
The name Sileng is
Sileng.
embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
He gives you a thumbs up. What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The
Customers are cool. The place is cool.
And one more thing, officer.
From out on the bay, a cool wind.
The wind is cool,
swoops into the
apparently.
city, tugging at the textiles
Love it.
hanging around
Love it.
the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang.
He makes both hands into finger pistols and fire a few finger bullets into the air. Really? You think I'm cool?
Oh, yes. You got
Play into his
style.
hand.
You got personal style. You know what you like.
Black Dragon's not wrong there. Well, I would say like just outside when you're at the terminal. He surveys his consumerist kingdom with an air of satisfaction.
You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
Yeah. Airport's got lots of moving folk.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions.
Where are you from, Sileng?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All revolution.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola.
From the Apricot Suzerainty, right?
Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Yeah, there you go. Pronounce it very painstakingly.
Very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories.
Yes, good choice.
It's nice of you to apologize for colonialism, but the apricot suzerainty is a shithole.
Yes.
That's why I left.
But isn't it only a shithole because of Revachol?
If you say so, officer. I don't worry too much about politics. I'm an entrepreneur, you know. Whatever's good for business is good for me.
Yeah, I was thinking this guy sounds way more exactly rustic. Pronounced in Chinese? I don't think I could, but I could say it, you know, with his accent, surprise. Surprise.
Only the coolest goods
That's
in
as good as I'm
Revachol.
gonna do.
I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
You, is there a discount for cool officers like me?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale.
Uh-huh.
Anything you want, 50% off.
But did he first mark them up 100%, just so that he could put them on sale?
No use prying.
Yes, it's a business.
Oh, wow. Time of day
Let him
changed
keep it.
immediately. Could imagine a Chinese trading family living in Malaysia talking like this. Indeed. Where'd you get those comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
But Black Dragon, if somebody were to perfect it who came from China, would it not sound like an L that's made harder? L, R. It would work. Do you have a permit to sell all that?
Good joke, officer.
Love it.
You don't have permits, just economic freedom. Take a look around.
He takes a deep breath. Exactly, Rustic, exactly.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
Especially if they lived there for multiple generations. Exactly, Rustic. You're right. Kim, is it true? He doesn't need a permit to
It
sell?
is, yes. Anyone
Alright.
can set up their shop whenever they feel like it.
Good.
That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy. That's why this city and its law officials are so cool.
What are we doing here if there are no permits?
If you wanted to be cynical about it, you could say we are here to protect the interests of property holders. I am not, however.
Alright.
My man, officer, you make all this possible. Without you, this climate would be extremely bad for business. You're part of the Gossamer state.
Revachol has no government. Bloodspot retorts with, Revachol has no go-buttonment.
Gossamer is a fine, filmy substance consisting of cobwebs spun by small spiders, seen especially in autumn.
Okay.
It's safe to say he's referring to the near absence of regulations.
I think... Go with the top one. A Gossamer state? You're right, this is cool. I'm part of a hip, thin, almost non-existent state apparatus.
Yeah, that's the main thing about you. Freedom is great. It's what lets independent entrepreneurs like me sell quality goods at competitive prices.
So, then let me ask you something else.
Anything for you.
Let's persuade him to give us some money. Roll for rhetoric.
No need to
darn
twist
it.
this one up. Just tell him what you want.
These are good percentages. I want your money now.
Oh, okay.
Sea Lang stops.
But why, officer?
My rolls have been awful. What have we had? What, 2 good ones out of everything? So I want you to bribe me. I'm a police officer. Remember, that's what you're supposed to do around here? Nah, I don't know. It's just the only thing I can come up with.
Ah, yes. Money is very important.
You want to insult... Black Dragon, we're not insulting any race here.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very good job.
He looks at the vendor.
Sorry, detective.
The man grins as if the entire incident is already forgotten. Alright, let's do this.
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra series.
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Actually, I'm looking at the speakers, sir.
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable found ultras atop them.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
What about the speakers, though? Doesn't anyone want those speakers?
These, officer? These speakers are Samaran garbage. I'm ashamed to even use them for props. Don't waste your time on them.
Maybe on TV where you're at, but they can't make jokes like that here, Black Dragon. Not in the USA. Ain't no way, it don't fly here.
Samaran trash. That sounds like they're from the Samaran People's Republic, produced under the dictatorship of the proletariat.
Can't I just buy the sad, conquered Samaran speakers?
No way, officer! These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
Samara also had a communist revolution. Aha! I could tell that. That's why I want them. I think I might know, but I need some speakers.
Well, if you want them.
Along with Rebel.
But see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground. If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra. 50 cents?
Damn. So you have to buy the sneakers first.
Inspect these sneakers.
A pair of found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole.
So, Rustic, this is not the pawn shop, right?
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super Air, super fine, super
50
cool.
real.
Only 50 real.
Only? That's madness.
Bro, come on. I just wanted the speakers. Shop. Oh, right here. Okay. Go here. Yeah, I haven't looked at this yet. Alright. Ooh, nose fed. Take it. Take it. Got it. Good. Let's see. Let's inspect the trash. As is tradition. Fingerless gloves for electrochemistry. Don't mind if I do. Let's see. Clothing. Give me those fingerless gloves, my friend. Boom. Alright. Let's get even worse for wear. How about in here? Trash. Take it. Candidate more trash. Got it. Don't see any more. What does it say on the side? Oh. Water lock out of order until Wednesday, 7:15 a.m. Barry, can you hear me, buddy? No, I'm gonna read this door here. Roy's Pawn Shop. Fast cash for faster times. Do it! Let's pawn some shit. Pardon me. Junk. Whew, whoa, whoa. There's a lot here. Bro. Okay. Kind of a machine, an antique cash register. The dark film projector is whirring away. Bust of a woman. The plaque simply says Day. Dolores Day. Alright, we finally found her. Mostly military wear with a few eccentric fashions thrown in. What is this?
Typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
That streetlight?
Yes, officer. As you see,
Ooh.
it's in perfect working order.
The light
run
pole
over.
has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug.
Beautiful.
The light buzzes faintly, but persistently. This would make quite a statement in your living room.
Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
Aha.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property.
He leans in so the pawnbroker doesn't hear him.
You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
It is pretty clever. I like it. How much for the streetlight?
700 reals. A bargain, I dare say. Hey, I don't know where it came from, but it's not every day you get to buy and sell something so extraordinary.
That's true. That's true. Let's go and look in here.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
We got a high interfacing roll if we look through
They're
this.
men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
What's the knights on horseback? Who are they?
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
Not the blue
They're
uniforms.
Not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
Wait, those look like René, the old guy who was playing pétanque.
This is what the loyalists looked like.
Okay.
Yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
Then they wised up and got camouflage. Let's see, are these royalist
Which
soldiers?
ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like the bright colours indiscriminately.
Sounds about right. Inspect figurines in
This
rags.
set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
These even soldiers?
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers. Revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
Let's see. Contrast meant to be disheartening, as it ought to be.
I don't like either set very much, to be honest.
Fair.
But there are many parents among my customers.
Alright, you know what? Interfacing roll, go! What,
Everything
again?
you pick out seems faded, chipped, and sad.
That was 72%!
Most of them are just broken toys.
Well, we can't catch a break here. Oh, lordy. You know what? The luck is not there. You know, let's go ahead and end things with the game for today here. Let's go ahead and drop a save. Save the game right there. Save it. Boom. Alright. Let's return to the main menu. A curse, perhaps? Indeed, a curse! A curse! What's worst? I don't know. A curse. Anyways, after all that horrible luck on the rolls, everybody, that's going to be it for episode 6, I think, of Disco Elysium. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like, favorite, and subscribe. Throw some comments down there. Ring that bell if you like. That's what you get for breaking down the door. Hey! Hey. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, take care, everybody on YouTube. If you want to stop by and see this in person, twitch.tv/the_blackbelt_barber. I'm here literally every night until further notice. So, anyways, take care, everybody. Have yourselves an excellent night or day whenever you're watching this video in the future, and stay classy.